Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this Saturday night live free readings, mini readings, and giveaways. Sorry about the camera shaking. You guys know us. So, yeah, like it decided to freak out right when it was time to hit live. But you know what? I'm so used to this stuff that I didn't panic. I just took it down and fixed it. So let me know, guys. Please tell me that sound, everything's okay. Oh, fun times over here, guys. Hi, Tracy. So yes, guys, I have a really fun special live to do. I want to tell you guys a little bit about it while everyone is coming in. I did get a new order of my bracelets are totally being mean to me currently. But I did get a new order of dream journals, guys, and I do want to do a giveaway. I want to talk about some of the library books that I found for those of you that are trying to interpret your dreams. So the rules of the reading, guys, are literally scrolling across the bottom of your screen. We're gonna limit the list. It's gonna be small, guys, and really, I'm not sure. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that we make it to 10. Free readings will not get put on a list, guys. I just want to make sure everybody understands that. I really want my moderators to be able to enjoy the live stream also. And they're going to participate because I'm going to be giving away lots of things today, guys. So I really want to make sure that we're not overwhelmed with a big long list. So I hope everyone can just kind of see the rules scrolling across there. It's all about entry tickets tonight, guys. Entry tickets, which is hilarious because I totally didn't grab my bowl. Oh, honey, you're gonna have to help me. I need a bowl. So I'm gonna write your name down. If I'm drawn to you guys, I will pick your name and do a free reading. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. I'll put your name down, guys, on the little paper, and we're going to put it in a bowl. I don't know how many times I'm going to be drawn to you. I may be drawn more than once. So I'm just saying. The mini readings, those are going to be going across the screen also. Guidance is going to include a guidance card and one question. Love readings, of course, you guys know me as your current energy, bridging energy, and one question. And then I have a new reading that I'm really excited that I hope we get to use today. Law of attraction. If you're trying to manifest, that's definitely a very helpful spread. So again, I hope we get to use those. And as you purchase the readings, you get more than one entry. So for example, I think the guidance was 2, the love reading is 3. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't remember how I made it. But it's going across the screen, guys. All right. So remember, so all free readings is just one guidance card, and I'm really gonna stick to that, guys, because it's really gonna help us focus and have time for the rest of the stuff. All right, guys. So how many of you guys have went over and checked out the new chakra reading that I have in the Etsy shop? Have you guys seen that yet? I want to show you guys really quickly the new readings. Oh, hey, look at this bowl. This is the bowl. Guys, Junior's expectations are high. You didn't see it. You couldn't see the bowl? Oh, I gotta take the picture off. I'm such a dork. Look, here's the bowl, guys. This is Junior. The bowl. So we gotta fill the bowl, guys. Hi, Erica. All right, guys. So if you're interested in a free reading, just let me know in the comments. Free reading. I don't know what's gonna come out. It's literally just what Spirit wants to show you guys. In the mini readings, the paid for mini readings, guys, those do have a particular spread and do come with one question. I tried to make it really easy, guys. I hope it's not too much. All right, so have you guys checked out that chakra reading in there yet? Diana says, nice, Junior. Good size ball. Tracy said she's interested in a free reading, please. And guys, this is what I did for free readings. I've pulled magical times out, and I know if you guys watch me, this is one of my favorites, right? So I've pulled these out, and we're just going to turn them over as I'm drawn to pick them. Erica says she's feeling really down. How's everybody's energy doing today? I do definitely feel like my energy has picked up a little. But remember, guys, I feel that full moon a little earlier than like most people. And it's the Aries full moon. So I feel like it's definitely gonna put that I'm always saying the little flame under your butt. All right. I said I wasn't gonna make a list. I almost started making a list. Tracy says she's feeling pretty good, but she also took a nap. Interesting. Tracy, I took a nap today too. Junior is definitely a nap person, guys. He's always ready for a nap. I feel like I used to be, but now I'm so busy. All right, Erica, totally feeling drawn. Ready? So here we go. Let's do before we even pull a card. Dream journal, guys. Dream journals. Is it C? It's just a K. All right, so Erica on Facebook, first one to go in the bowl. Guys, if you do get a paid reading, please let me know. All right. Hey, that bowl is huge. It's intimidating. We need a smaller bowl. Isn't there just like a little... Look. Mine's kind of big too, huh? All right, we'll just do the big bowl. Erica says, I took 2 naps. All right, guys, let's see. Ready? So I was going to draw for the top, but I was totally told no. All right. Erica, you got to go outside. All right. So nature. It says sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. Guys, Junior made me go outside with the Amelia to the, what's it called, honey? The baseball field and throw balls today. And I wore sandals, which is not a really smart thing to do. And so it was much easier just to take my shoes off. So I had to take my shoes off and run around in the dirt. But man, talk about feeling amazing when we got done. Erica, you got to go outside. All right. And you're in the bowl. But here's the thing, Erica, you're the first one. If you want to win the dream journal, you have to be with us at the end. Ooh. All right, guys, I want to talk about dream journal. Who's got one? Miss Tina, I know you got one. Who else has one? I've given several away. Who's got them? I know you guys got them. And then I want to know who's using them. So, in the dream journal, it definitely asks like specific questions. It's going to help you figure out like why you're having certain dreams, why you're dreaming about certain people. Really important to know why it is that certain parts of your dreams seem mysterious or seem like they don't make sense. Do you guys remember when I was saying that I dreamed about the cat knocking on the door? Do you guys remember that? Miss Tina says she has one. Diana says she has one. So clearly the knocking on the door was the, like the sign, right? Something was there. There's an opportunity, something, right? All right. So I found this book at the library, the Dream Interpretation Dictionary. I have gotten, I can't tell you guys how many books from the library about dream interpretation because I'm trying to add another reading. But I really want to make sure that I know what I'm doing before I add the reading. So I've just been studying up on different ways to interpret your dreams. And this is going to be the best one I have come across, guys. It's literally like a dictionary. So when you open it up, I know Miss Tina's gonna freak out, but I wanted to show the snakes, because a lot of you guys are dreaming about snakes, and you're like, why is this happening? Why am I dreaming about snakes? So I pulled it up, and guys, is there like a weird reason that you could be dreaming about snakes? Like, yes, it says in here that it's based on what your interpretation of the snake is. So, like, if you're scared of snakes, then yes, it's gonna mean something that like a warning. But let's say you're not scared of snakes. Not everybody is scared of snakes. It can be talking about transformation. But guys, literally, you can look up any word, anything you see in your dreams, and it'll tell you why you're dreaming or a reason why you could be dreaming it. It's so funny though, guys. Look, can you see Snoop Dogg? Do you guys see? I just thought it was so funny that Snoop Dogg's people dream, the rapper. But yes, guys, if you can get to your library, check that out. Definitely very, very helpful. It's not working. Junior's like, when you talk this way, it's so much better than when you talk that way. I know. Sorry. Here, let me see. There. Is that better? Honey, this way. He's going to turn into my sound guy, guys. So Diana says, I had a dream about a snake chasing a mouse, and the mouse got away, and then I woke up. It was weird. We always think they're weird. Once I don't know, I feel like once I figure mine out, I'm like, oh, that wasn't so weird after all. All right. Share out, guys. Share out for me. I did share out a little bit before we got started. Thank you. Ooh, Tracy says she doesn't remember hers. Guys, what are some things that you guys have started to do? Because I know you guys have. You've already told me. So what are some things that we can tell Tracy to start to do to help her remember her dreams? And I learned an easy one today. Tracy, do you like bananas? Oh, goodness. Miss Tina says she probably will tonight because she went to the nature center and seen some. Miss Tina does not like snakes, guys. When we used to work at Prizer at the marina, she would come and get me to go get rid of the snakes whenever they would come up on the docks. I was like the snake get ridder of her. I made all those words up. Hi, Teresa. Miss Tina says she's bad at remembering hers too. So Junior used to tell me that he didn't dream because a lot of people that don't remember their dreams think they just don't dream. But I promise you guys, you are dreaming. So it's funny because we've been talking about it more. And the more we talk about our dreams, the more aware we become of our dreams, right? Hi, Sandra. She said, drove to the top of the hill for service. I love you so much. I'm so glad I have something for you. All right. So, but I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, the more we talk about it, guys, the more awareness you bring to it, the more it's on your mind, the more you start to remember your dreams. But it was funny because today, like, he told me this whole dream, and I was like, oh, that's pretty detailed, for someone who doesn't remember. Teresa says her dreams have been out of the park. All right, so Tracy, I know one thing is, Mads can definitely, it's okay though. Oh, she said, it's so hard for me to keep my eyes open. Okay, what about a recorder? What about like a little, so sometimes it's not hard for me to open my eyes. I'm just, I just don't want to get up and go get a pen. um, what about a little recorder like next to your bed? Or just like an app on your phone? Yeah, a voice app. Mm-hmm. One of those talk to text. But yes, guys, there's definitely ways. If you're interested in knowing what you're dreaming about, trying to figure out what those messages are, and wanting to know, like, I definitely will say this: the more I pay attention to my dreams, the less tired I feel in the morning. The less like dragged down I feel, like I'm dragging butt kind of energy. And I do feel it's because when we wake up tired, it's because we're trying to ignore whatever it is. Like, we're not trying to pay attention to the dream. We're not trying to remember it. So we're not able to get the message, and then it's just kind of stuck there, right? And it just very much weighs us down. It's like your subconscious is trying to show your conscious something, like, hey, look at this. And you just kind of like looking away, you know what I'm saying? Like crossing, I almost hear, like, how when someone's trying to tell someone, like a child, something, and they cover their ears and they shake their head, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely kind of like that. So when you start paying more attention, and you start putting more focus on it, it's kind of like, I don't want to say you take control over it, but you definitely start to play a part, instead of it just, being energy that weighs you down. She says, like, deja vu sometimes. But yeah, I would definitely try like a recorder. And then I actually use my diary part, like the journal part, to talk about the dream, but I also do it like just to talk about like what that day, you know what I'm saying? Maybe to get some stuff out. Do you guys remember when we talked about morning pages? About a year ago, I showed you guys this book. And it's called The Artist's Way, and it talks about morning pages in here. It's one of the biggest things that she has you do. And for like 3 months, you write every morning in a journal, and you just get all the negative stuff out, right? All the like things that you would say to yourself, just all the crazy things. Like, I would write all kinds of stuff, like, I don't want to talk, I would just write all kinds of stuff, but I'm just saying, you get all your negativity out first thing in the morning, and then you're leaving space. Now you have space to fill with more positive things, right, as you go through your day. So I actually still do that, guys. I don't have that particular journal where I was, I filled it up already. But now I just use it. Again, same thing. Like, if I'm going to write in the morning, I definitely try to get like all the out, you know what I mean? And then that way you have space to put more positive in. Look at Cindy Moreland from Kentucky. Says, in a dark place and exhausted, really rare energy overload. I have something for you. What did I do? Oh, it's so interesting. Um, so my books that I've been getting from the library, I have to request them, right? Because they're not actually at the library. There's a lot of books there, but I'm like, what books is here? But anyway, so they come from like all over Illinois. And Cindy, I just moved from Kentucky. But so it took a while for them to get here. But when I was making my list, I kept going back and forth on one because I used to actually have this book, and I let someone borrow it and I never got it back, and that happens sometimes. But I really like love my books and I really like take care of them, and it was a hardcover, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm getting emotional just talking about it, but wherever it is, it's where it needs to be, right? So anyway, they had this Audible one option. They didn't have like the actual book anywhere. They couldn't like get me a physical book, but they could get me an Audible. And it was funny because I ended up like taking it off the list and then putting it back on the list. And I just kind of went back and forth. But anyway, as soon as you said, as soon as I read the word dark, dark nights of the soul. So I just want you to know I lived in Kentucky for like 8 years, and I experienced my spiritual awakening in Kentucky, and I also experienced my dark night of the soul in Kentucky. So it's super coinky right? But yes, this is a really good book, guys. Thomas More, Dark Nights of the Soul. It definitely explains to you like the shadow part, or what people call the dark part of your spiritual awakening. So like when she comes in and she says, I'm in a really dark place right now. One, she's already out looking at tarot and looking at spiritual things, right? So Cindy, you're already making the right steps. It is part of your spiritual awakening, and I will say that the dark night of the soul is the most painful part of your spiritual awakening. And guys, I mean, everything has purpose, okay? Everything. There's people that are born and they live their life and they die, and they could live to be like 70, 80 years old, and they never experience a spiritual awakening. Never, not one time. It never happens to them. So just understand that even though the journey can be difficult, you know, in some places, it's also very beneficial. So is it hard? I don't want to downplay the dark night of the soul because it's very emotionally painful. But it's definitely something that when you come out that other side, the light at the end of the tunnel, the blessings are immense, right? Mhm. Nice. Diana says, I've had a couple of times in recent years where I felt deja vu type thing and it made a dream resurface. All right, Cindy. So let me know if you're interested in a guidance card. We are offering free readings, one guidance card, and I would love to pull one for you and see if Spirit has a message for you. Thank you, honey. It works better than the water. Awesome. I'm so glad, Cindy. So let me take that off there. So you guys are talking about deja vu. You guys are having a lot of deja vu. A dream resurfaces. Yes. So that's not okay. So we're calling it, I know, guys, I'm gonna be so what's the word, teachery? Deja vu, right? Like when we experience something and then we experience it again. I guess that would be a form of deja vu. But what you guys are talking about is actually called premonition. You're having premonitions. So when you dream something and then something happens and you're like, man, did I do this already? Did I dream this? Yes, you did. And it was a premonition. So we actually have a follower, subscriber, I won't mention any names, of course, that she gets personal readings, and she started with me at the beginning of her I would say around her dark night of the soul type. Absolutely, Cindy. Yes, absolutely. And she would have dreams, and in her dreams she would get messages that like she didn't understand, right? And then it didn't take very long after, you know, starting to write your dreams down, that she realized there was messages. They were telling her something, like something that was going to happen. All right, Cindy, let's see. All right, Cindy. So I'm also doing a dream journal giveaway. So anyone who gets a free reading or a mini reading, there it is, gets put into the drawing. So let's write your name in there. Guys, you do have to be here at the end. So that of course I can get your or I can tell you how to contact me with your information. All right, so I have the big bowl that we have two in there now, honey. Two in your party bowl. All right, Cindy, here we go. Ready? You got friendship. It says, be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So, right away, I can tell emotional attachment um, definitely could be like a soul connection. I see the cobweb. So, that's like the whole I don't want you, but no one can have you type of situation. So, you definitely need to self-care, self-love. That's definitely where you're going to be, and that's going to help you pull that energy back um and pull that power back. I hope that was helpful. Sandra says, this honestly happened to me today with my older son. I dreamed that we were doing and it what we were doing, and it was so weird. It happens all the time, guys. Premonition. So, do you understand now, like, why I say it's so important that you pay attention to your dreams, that you write them down? Is there always going to be like some dire warning that you need to know? Well, no, absolutely not. Sometimes, you know what, most of the time it is, it's definitely like something that is trying to, you know how a lot of times we get down, like things are hard, stressful. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Things get stressful and we get like tired and exhausted, and it's like we just get in this down type of energy. And it's hard to find the positive things to be grateful for, right? But think about what happens when you are in that more gratitude type of energy. When you're in that grateful type of energy, more good things come, right? And you get more excited, and the energy is more high vibrational, right? When you're grateful for the things that you have, right? When you're living in gratitude. But again, when we're living in our everyday lives and we get so tired and bogged down and weighed down, it's really hard to find things to be grateful for. So, a lot of times, our dreams are just showing us things that are positive to be grateful for, right? I do feel like if you're on a particular type of spiritual journey, um, where you're going to be like um teaching people or showing people things, which is going to be like the most, like the mass amount of us in here, really. If you follow me or you're drawn to me, you're definitely on the same type of spiritual journey, and you're definitely supposed to like teach other people unconditional love by example, which means, you know, you're teaching them. So it's definitely a little bit different for us, I feel like. And I do feel like our dreams can be a little more on the like pay attention to this, or maybe we need to focus on this. Like my dreams tend to be that way. You know what I mean? Like you need to see this, so you need to pay attention to this. You know what I mean? So Sandra says a dollar store opened in our small town, and it took me standing there in the parking lot to remember I knew this was going to happen. Our town has no stoplight, so what chances getting a dollar store? That is super interesting. But when I was in Kentucky, Sandra, there was like $5 stores per block. You know what I mean? Like, and they went up quick too. Like, I mean, it wouldn't take them no time to build them up. It's hot in here, honey. All right, who else? Who else is gonna do a reading? Look, Diana breaks the ice. Sent 10 for the love reading. All right, Diana. So let me look across there. How many did we say for the $10 one? Do you see it scrolling across the bottom? I think it's 3. Let me get your big bowl. This giant thing. There they go. 1 ticket for the free reading, 2 tickets for the 5, 3 tickets for the 10, 5 tickets. That's what I did for the 15. I knew it was something big. Yes, it always is that way too. Thank you so much for being the icebreaker. All right, so we have to write Diana, that's 1. And Diana, that's 2. We even put on there, this is 1, this is 2. And Diana, and that's 3. I love her. I feel like she's won a dream journal before. All right, so I'm going to show you. I almost just folded it up, threw it in there. So there's 3. All right, here's 2. And here's the first one. I know you probably can't read my handwriting, but it's okay. I can most of the time. All right. But Sandra jumps in. Sandra jumps in with the guidance. And I am just putting them in order received, guys. Order received. That's so interesting. She said she has won a dream journal. Her son put it on the nightstand. Use it, Mom. All right. I'm going to look at something just really quick. I love this book, guys. I could sit here, I swear. There it is. Entry covers many possibilities. Diana, earlier when you said you dreamed about something with your son, so the word son definitely stuck out to me. So I looked it up in the book, and I know you're probably thinking like, well, that means you dreamed about your children. No, it actually says there's a symbolism when you dream about your son or daughter, and it's your masculine and feminine traits. And it goes on to talk about like how you pass those on through your genes and whatnot. So see what I'm saying, guys? I love this book. Love it. Belinda Jones. Belinda Jones. Sticking out to me, Belinda. So stick around. A snake and a mouse. I gotta look up a mouse. So the snake can definitely be transformation. Diana, are you scared of snakes? Ooh, my ears just started ringing. Belinda Jones. I did. Oh, I didn't click on them to show them. Okay. And well, Diana's was first. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my bad. Okay, Junior's my manager, guys. Belinda Jones, definitely stick around. My ears started ringing as soon as you came in. All right, so I want to look up the mouse really quickly for Diana. Oh, Sandra, did you miss it when I started? It's called the Dream Interpretation Dictionary: Symbols, Signs, and Meanings. J.M. DeBoard. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's literally like a dictionary, and you just look the words up. And I love this book so much. I feel like I'm going to be renewing it. I hope the library is ready. All right. So she says only the poisonous ones, but still something that can move with no legs is creepy. So it does kind of creep you out. So then you have to ask yourself, in the book it explains this, Diana. Ask yourself, how did you feel? Like, was it moving towards you? Was it moving away from you? Where were you in position to the snake? Were you on top of the snake, below the snake? You see what I'm trying to say? Was the snake like able to attack you, or were you able to, take over the situation if needed? You see what I mean? That's the next thing you would look at. Guys, I love this book. All right, let's look up the mouse really quick before I do Diana's reading. Let's see. All right. The symbolism of a mouse is often connected with its small size in association to related to being a pest. In dreams, mice can symbolize small things that irritate you. It does talk about, are you deathly afraid of mice? Because that could definitely be a different symbolism. I feel like you're not. It's got legs. Remember that dream symbolism is built on your associations. It does say that mice run away at the first sign of danger, and people can behave in that same way sometimes. In some spiritual traditions, mice are viewed as spirit guides because they're familiar with hidden and inaccessible areas. If you dream about a mouse leading you somewhere, it might symbolize being led to hidden potential in yourself for personal growth. Hi, Jenna. Jenna comes in. Jenna was our very first giveaway winner, guys. I say it every time she comes in. She's probably sick of me saying it. All right, let's do Diana's reading. Diana's. All right. So I did choose the Energy Oracle for this reading. I've been catching myself having to take a deep breath and really letting it out before I get started, which is, I feel like, new. But it's possible that I was doing it for a minute before I realized I was doing it, because I will go back sometimes and watch some of the older videos when I'm trying to plan for, like the newer ones. And I've heard it, I've heard it in the video, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know I was doing it back then. But yes, guys, do you guys read tarot? Do you ever feel like you have to let this, there's this overwhelming amount of energy and you have to get it out? Clear space. All right, Dana. So this one's going to be a little bit different than we normally do. We're going to look at current energy first. So I'm looking at your energy. Adjacent possibilities. So you realize that there's different ways to get to the goal. You do have something that you want to do, but you thought it only had to be one way. It's very possible that you thought something is in your way, and it's like you're learning that there's a different route. Like if one door closes, just open another one. All right, let's look at your person's energy. Ooh, Door to Romance comes out. That's super interesting. 24 and 33. My ears are on fire. Who is in here? But Number 33, Door to Romance, talks about that there is an opportunity here, but this person is fearful. This person is scared. This person is, who is this person, Diana? I had to look over and make sure, like I was doing, yeah, like wow. There's definitely opportunity, like they're interested, but there's something like keeping them from being able to do something. It's like the heart is in the cage, but it doesn't want to be in the cage. All right, let's look at the bridging energy, anxiety. All right, so I am sensing the anxiety. It's number 18. That's why I had to take that breath out. Like, it got thick quick. um so number 18, the number 18 is sticking out to me significantly also. But anxiety talks about how both of you could be worried about something that isn't even happening or won't happen, because it talks about the storm being outside the window, and it says that you're worried, you're thinking about it, it's all you can think about, but it may not, it may be going away, it may not even really be there. And so I do feel like there's a little bit of overthinking in this relationship. It definitely feels like both people want to be in the relationship, but it's like you think there's something in the way, and they have this I can't, um like for some reason, like they're bound. There's something they can't do. Interesting. Door to Spirit is on the bottom. Door to Spirit talks about um the veil being moved so that spirit can get a message to you. All right, so now I want to pull some tarot. And here's where it gets a little bit different, because now we're going to look at what is the current challenge. What is the current challenge between you and your person? What is the current challenge? Why are you anxious? Why is the heart locked away? What is the door in the way? So 3 of Swords is here. It's interesting because normally the 3 of Swords is covered in rain, right? Like a rainstorm. This heart is on fire. The 5 of Swords is here. 5 of Swords talks about disagreements, arguments. 2 of Swords, again, stuck. And not seeing something clearly. See how the butterfly wings are angel wings are covering her eyes? So I always say the 5 of Swords. That was a weird stutter. I always say that the 5 of Swords is negative thinking. And I'm kind of still picking that up. Like there's someone saying like I can't do something, I can't have something. I'll never have this victory. It's causing a lot of pain. But I'm not sensing, like normally this is very painful. And I'm sensing more like the challenge is that these hearts are literally on fire. There's definitely an energy here of I'm tired of this. That could be your Sagittarius. That could definitely be like your energy of just burn it down. All right, let's look at the guidance. So wrong. Let's look at what action you need to take. What action you need to take. So the 2 of Pentacles flips. 2 of Pentacles talks about bringing balance to a situation. But it also says you need to choose. Plant your foot. Like in other words, make a decision, choose something, and stick to it. 5 of Cups talks about a loss and the Fool. So whatever you guys have to, there's definitely something about making a decision here. I feel like it's both people have to choose. But the 5 of Cups is telling me like it's going to be, it's significant loss. It's not something minor. That's why it's taking so long to take the leap of faith, to do like what's already known. That's so interesting. What's also interesting too, Diana, is it's like regardless of what words are being spoken, because I feel like it's not much, the energy is intense, which also tells me, it's funny because I talk about this all the time, Miss Tina. Um, well, I mean, it's just a thing. Whenever you're in the same room with your counterpart, um, people can say that like they feel a specific type of energy. It's like you know who I'm talking about, and it's like other people know. It's so strong. It's like you can't unknow it. You know what I mean? I didn't expect none of that, Diana. Where have I been? Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom. Queen of Pentacles. I do feel, I just want to say that Peacock does represent the masculine energy, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. But I'm also kind of getting to that, like, you know, you're very resourceful. You already have the information. I feel like you're just waiting on that masculine energy. All right, let's pull a guidance card because that totally threw me off. I'm going to turn around. I hope you're like not saying what. Just didn't expect it, I guess. I don't know. All right, here we go. Guidance from Spirit. I am using the power of love for the love readings. Satisfaction. Wow. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I love that. All right, Diana, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. She says, aha, anxiety. Sandra says, spill it. I know, right? I'm like, what? Yeah, for real, it did though, right? Like I'm just like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, let me know. This is happening. Like, I mean, you have to know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so strong. Like, it's on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like people know. They sense it. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely sensed. She said, amazing. Thank you. Oh, I hope it was helpful. Yeah, that one totally, talk about starting it off. Diana, have mercy. And I'm even like blushing a little bit. It's so weird. Thank you, Diana. Thank you. And make sure you guys stick around. Of course, you have to because you got a reading. But I do have something for the OGs we're going to do here. Maybe top of the hour. Top of the hour. I have something fun planned for Diana and Jenna and Sandra, Miss Tina. I've seen a few others come in. I hope they're still here. I just seen that devil card, honey. That means you gotta go next after Sandra. All right. So guidance. Hey, Diana, you didn't ask me. Did she ask me a question? She didn't ask me a question. She just wanted the love reading. It's supposed to be with a question. So now I gotta know if she had a question, did her question get answered? Miss L is here. Miss L. Sandra, let me know if you have a question. If you don't and you just want to see what comes out, totally okay. Hi, Miss L. Having a little Saturday night fun. Okay, I'm so glad, Diana. I should have asked first. My bad. My bad. Like, I'm gonna write a note. Ask question. Oh, you did? Well, I have something for you too. All right, where is Sandra? There it is. Sandra, let me know if you had any questions, if you have a question. Where was the one? I know people aren't going to wait. It's so stressful. It's like spirit draws them in here and then tests them. Like, are you going to stay and get your message? And it's like, Belinda Jones, let me know if you're still here. Belinda Jones. Then they don't wait. And then they don't get their message. And then they go back and they're like, why is it so hard? No question. It says no question.
No questions asked.
All right, so guidance is 3 cards from the Secret Traveler. So let me find it. All right. So remember, Sandra, the Secret Traveler, Denise Lynn, my favorite, very much talks about how this is your higher self. We're setting the intention to ask your higher self, what does your higher self think you need to know right now? Can't do it. Didn't put her name in the bowl. Sorry. All right, it's how many is it, honey, for the guidance? 2 tickets? I seen it. 2 tickets. Sandra 1. I'm definitely gonna be out of post-it notes. Honey, we gotta get more. Sandra, there's 1. I promise it says Sandra. I know my handwriting is just awful. 2. Sandra 2. We are. I'm so excited. Have you guys seen the new Hocus Pocus yet? We're talking Hocus Pocus. Diana's over there getting fiery and spicy. What was that one movie? See Me and Sticky. Or Sticky and See Me. I forget how it went. Junior said hot and ready. Oh, that was too good. Too good. All right. So Sandra, 2 are in the bowl. Sandra, 2 in the bowl. All right. I just want you to know it was totally okay. I heard you didn't put her name in the bowl. See, Spirit's got my back. All right. Okay, 3 things Three things, three cards. No, I heard three things. Okay. Uh-huh. All right, beautiful, totally perfect. Thank you. All right, on the bottom, passion and pleasure, savor your life. And this is Diana's camping card. I always say that, Sandra, because she got the card right before she went camping that first time. Do you guys remember? So it's definitely a card talking about how important it is to spend time just enjoying life, especially when you're going through something that's really challenging, really difficult. Sometimes you just need to pause, take a break. But view from above came out and it says, get the bigger picture. So I feel like you're asking like the universe, your higher self, spirit, like I can picture you in your vehicle going, what the F? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your higher self just wants you to know there's purpose, there's reason. My ears just started going again. It's big purpose. It's something massive. It's not something minor. But I'm also kind of getting the energy that spirit's like, get ready for something. This is, of course, your higher self. I definitely get the energy that, like, you know this because we were talking about love the other day, right? We were doing a reading. You got that Two of Cups type of energy came in, and you were like, you know what? I'm not even looking for that right now. Like, I'm ready to just be focused on myself, pour in my own cup type of thing so that I can help the ones that I have to, type of thing. So it's interesting because I'm kind of picking that up and it's like, you knew that already. But there is something about like a bigger picture. Like, yes, it's difficult what you're fixing to go through and what you're doing and not fixing. I feel like you've already definitely started. But there's definitely some big rewards here, right? With those big hot air balloons. But transformation tells me that's what's happening. A fresh new way of living emerges. I know you, Sandra, so like I know that you moved. But that's definitely a fresh new way of living, right? So definitely going through some massive transformation, which again can be very challenging. I do feel like the guidance here is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Um, I know that you have like a lot of support, and I know that you have like family. I know you have some wonderful, beautiful sisters with some wonderful energy. But I do feel like it's also, I feel like you most likely help them in many, many ways. But I feel like Spirit's saying here, I know you work, you have so much on your plate, Sandra. But you really need to make sure that you're taking those few precious moments. And here's the thing, I heard you say something the other day about watching. I don't remember some crystals lives, and you were like talking like maybe you shouldn't have watched it or you shouldn't have enjoyed yourself or you shouldn't have done it. And I remember going back. That's one of the lives that I went back and just happened to see your comments. I'm definitely getting here. Like, don't beat yourself down. Don't be hard on yourself. If you're drawn to those crystals, there is purpose, there is reason. Don't like it could be so much worse. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, the situation, you could be spending, on bad things. Like, when it was me, I spent all my money on liquor and booze and alcohol, and I just drank it all away. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was super bad. That wasn't anything that was helping me in any shape, way, or form. You see what I'm trying to say? So don't feel bad when you're watching those, or you're enjoying anything. Whatever brings you enjoyment in life, that's that camping card, Sandra. And I feel like that's really, really important here. All right. I hope that was helpful. She says, I felt guilty. Yes. No, don't do that. I seen the comment. I want to say it was like after, I don't know, several days. Sometimes I don't get to watch them, guys. When I'm doing the readings, I'm really focused and trying to listen. And I really, it's not that I don't care what you're saying. I do. I always feel like I miss out on some of the funnest conversations. But so I go back and I watch just so I can keep up with what's going on. And yeah, I remember seeing that, and it's like, no, don't ever feel bad. It's not hurting you in any way. It's not something, what I'm saying. You're not boozing it out like I was. You see what I'm saying? Like, It's okay. Now, I'm not saying like go empty your, bank accounts, guys, and buy whatever you want. I'm not saying that at all. We all have common sense and we use it, but I feel like we beat ourselves down when we have the slightest bit of enjoyment, and it's like that's so silly. We have to refill our cups, guys, so that we can continue on the journey and continue to help other people. Yes, sometimes that's the hardest though, right? I don't remember who was our first person. Do you remember who? I know. Oh, you gotta wonder, did they stay? Did she stay? I just want to say, when we get to the end, guys, and I have no idea when that is, we definitely will just keep drawing until the winner is here. It was Cindy. Do you guys remember? Is Cindy still with us? I think it was Facebook. I didn't write it down though. Oh, I see. I totally believe that, Sandra, 100%. I knew when I found that chakra book with the cards, I opened it up and I was just like, my brain, it was just way too much. And I was like, I just didn't feel, I don't know, like normal, or I don't know. And I just knew your name just popped in my head right away. And I was like, this is Sandra's book. Have you tried reading it and going through it? Do you feel like it's probably really enjoyable to you? As to me, it was like a school lesson. You know what I mean? To you, it's more, see, dreams to me is like something that's like really enjoyable to me. You see what I'm saying? It's not like school. I don't have to learn. You see what I mean? I just definitely, oh, I'm so glad. So glad. All right, so now I have some fun things to do, you guys. All right, guys. So, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. Miss Tina says, sometimes I think about all the trauma I've been through, and I would think about and find positive, figure what I learned. Miss Tina is definitely the one that taught me, guys, that there is a positive in every situation, every single situation. Definitely taught me to go and find it. Or, like she said, the lesson. What's the lesson? What's the purpose? All right. Honey, who we picking first? I need you to pick out of Sandra, Miss Al, Miss Tina. Who else is here, guys? Start letting me know. Comment in the comment box. Miss Al, Sandra's here, Tina's here, Diana's here. Gina, let me know if you're still here. I think that's all though. Geez, I think, am I missing someone? Jenna, let me know if you're still here. I'm going to Facebook. Erica was here earlier. Erica, let me know if you're still here. Tracy was here earlier. Tracy, let me know if you're still here. Teresa was here. Let me know, Teresa. Hope you ladies didn't leave because you missed out. If you did. All right, pick somebody, honey. Anyone. Just pick one. It doesn't matter. They all gonna do it eventually. Who you picking? Who you picking? Who? Just pick one, honey. Miss L, Diana, Tina, Sandra. Pick one. Sandra. Number 3. I do like 3. Sandra. So you're picking Sandra for sure. All right, Sandra. All right, so underneath here, one of these says love card. One of these says guidance card. And one of these says chakra reading from the Etsy shop. So you have to tell me which one you want to pick. The pink, the orange, or the green. Well, it's pink. It's okay, yellow and green. You gotta pick one, Sandra. Junior picked you, Sandra. So you gotta pick. You gotta pick pink, yellow, or green. Any one of them. Green. How do you get to see it before I see it? All right, green. Guidance. So guidance card is over here. Kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms and be an angel with hands. That's interesting to be an angel with hands because we were just talking about the crystals, right, Sandra? Definitely something you're supposed to be doing with those crystals. All right, guys, we're going to do it again. Who are you going to pick, honey? Don't worry, I have different colored cards. Miss L. Miss L. Junior picks you. All right, so you get a love card, a guidance card, or the new chakra reading card reading from my Etsy shop. All right, Miss L. Yours are all green because Miss L likes green, and I remembered. All right, Miss L. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Sandra says, I'm an angel, all right. Oh, Lord. All right, Miss Al. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Diana says you always make fun stuff happen. I've been so excited about this live for a week. Are you picking 2? Is that 2 hearts for number 2, Miss Al? You got to give me a number. 2, yes. All right, Miss Al. It's the chakra reading from the Etsy shop. And Miss Al, I already have your email, so I will start working on that right away. All right, guys. I don't know if you've seen the new chakra reading in the Etsy shop. I know 7 of you have it in your cart. Wrong picture, Rosa. Yes, there it is. The chakra reading. It does come with 2 questions, Miss Al. So if you could please email me those 2 questions, I would definitely appreciate it. And I can't wait to do this reading for you. Remember, guys, they come in your email with a private link, and they are posted on my YouTube channel, of course, privately. It is. It is, right? All right, let's do it again. Who's going next? Miss Tina. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not rigging the deck. They don't all say. I'll show them to you. I'm just trying to get different colors other than green. But Miss Al, the green just keep coming out. All right, honey. Who's going next? Miss Tina? Miss Tina is going next. All right, Miss Tina. I got you a green one, an orange one, and a yellow one. All right, Miss Tina. So green, orange, or yellow. It's your turn, Miss Tina. I don't think I've ever gotten Miss Tina an Etsy reading. She should get one. Chakra reading is awesome. We look at all 7 chakras, guys, all 7 chakras, and see what blockages you could be dealing with. And when I say by that, it's like what feelings, emotions, experiences you're having with that particular chakra and how to deal with them and remove those, right? Yellow. Miss Tina got the chakra reading too. Look at that. Look, I promise you, honey. Look, love reading. You see it? Love reading. Junior thinks I put chakra reading on all of them. Guidance card. I know you can't read my sloppy handwriting, but that's what it says, honey. All right, so that's Miss L and Miss Tina. So exciting. So exciting. Are we giving Diana a chance yet, honey? All right.
Good luck, Diana.
Mm-hmm. I need pink ones, honey. Hold on. No. Well, I mean, they're going to be all pink. All right, Diana. So 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to say. Oh, I'm excited too, Miss Tina. I can't wait. Well, you might just win it. And if you win it, then you got to get the next 3 months instead. That's one way to do it, right?
You said 3.
3, Diana said 3. I don't see it. How come you get them all first? 3, the love card, Diana, the love card. You're so close. All right. And I gotta show you. I know you probably can't read it. There's the guidance. I know, because I wrote with a pink pen. And the chakra reading. All right, so here's the love card. Commitment. It says you dedicate yourself to your belief wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Oh, Diana, hope that was helpful. All right, is that all the OGs in here for now? Yeah. All right, so where are we at here? Oh, I know why, because she's going to get that dream journal. Sandra said, I knew you were getting the love card. I know, after that one reading, I mean, hell yeah, she was. And it had me blushing. That was too fun, though, right? And I'm excited for Miss Al and Miss Tina. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Miss Tina's first time getting a private Etsy reading. Because, you know, I used to be just right next door. You did, definitely. It got warm in here quick. For sure. Says don't have to be psychic. We just need the 411 for real. For real. All right. Who else? Who else? Who else? You? Which reading are you getting, honey? Are you cash apping me?
I'm getting the free one.
I'm just sharing out on Facebook, guys. I want to try to go a little bit longer before we pull our winner. Junior got such a big bowl. We're going to have to fill it up a little bit more. She said, dude, Junior. She said, been tired of looking for love in all the wrong places. It's a song. Hey, let's do that law of attraction reading. You want to see it?
Sure.
All right.
I'll send you $15 right.
I sure would appreciate it. I'll put it on your tab. It's an IOU. All right, so let's do Junior's law of attraction reading. I really like this one, guys. All right, so in this particular reading, we're going to look at a goal that Junior has, and then we're going to look at steps that he can take to accomplish that goal. Wishing you spicy stuff your way. Oh, it's too good. Ooh, look at that. A contract. You're winning a contract of some sort, honey. And door to personal healing and happiness. I already know what it is, honey. I do. The scales to be balanced. So I already know this is going to have something to do with work. I do feel like you want something like bigger and better. You want more balance. Even though you're definitely doing the, door to personal healing and happiness, it's like you want to keep going. There's more. Am I right? All right, let's look at a step that you can take. Two of Swords. So you got to break out of that mindset of you can't do something because you don't have the resources or the abilities. So the Two of Swords is the card that says you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So it's almost like if you want to make something happen, you can't tell yourself that you're stuck, right? All right. So the qualities that can aid you. Ooh, the Tower. So already the foundation is shaken. In other words, so I would say this is like we moved, right? We moved. The foundation is shaken. Everybody's already jumped. We've already, what's it called? Jumped shipped. You know what I'm saying? Like we've already went overboard. We already made the big whatever. So it's like you're not stuck anymore. You were stuck. It's like now you've already done the thing. You're not stuck anymore. So that actually can help you, aid you, right? An obstacle that could be in the way of manifesting you. You said you wanted one, honey. So the Eight of Swords is here, guys. Belinda Jones comes back. Nice. All right. So Belinda, just be patient a little bit longer. Honey, the Eight of Swords is self-restriction. So it tells me that the obstacle that's in the way is you telling yourself that you can't. Remember here where I was like, I can't, I'm stuck, I can't. You're not stuck. You've already been pulled out of the stuck. You've already been thrown out of the building, right? You've already had to like relocate, rebuild your firm foundation. All right, so now let's look at the best visualization to achieve your goal. Ooh, two came out. The Death card, Scorpio, and King of Pentacles came out. So Death card talks about transformation. The Devil on the bottom. Can't get any better than that, honey. Woohoo! And the honey, of course, Capricorn. Okay, so the Death card is strong transformation. King of Pentacles is about taking responsibility. The old way is done. Take responsibility. Move on the new way. What did you say?
I said I'm gonna be the manager.
You want to be the manager. Well, that is the King of Pentacles, sir. So that's how you're going to visualize your manifestation. You want to be this King of Pentacles. You picture yourself as the King of Pentacles. All right, guys, that's the law of attraction reading. How freaking awesome is this reading? Diana says, spicy is my style. Belinda Jones, let me know if you're still here. Belinda Jones. My ears are ringing.
Diana Sriracha Wilkins.
Diana Sriracha Wilkins. What? I see it. Sriracha. Patrick is my oldest son was a Sriracha fan. All right, Belinda Jones. All right, so Belinda, I called you earlier. I see where it says the phone died. So Belinda, I'm putting your name. In the bowl. See the bowl? Belinda. I hope you stay till the end because we're going to be pulling out of the bowl for a free dream journal giveaway. All right, Belinda. So I'm going to pull a guidance card. Ready? We have creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. You're definitely in a moment of creating, manifesting, bringing something in. Make sure that if you do have negative thoughts, happens to all of us, that you replace them with something positive. And also make sure that you're speaking to yourself kindly. I hope that was helpful. Yes, Samus says, don't be scared, honey. Double whammy bringing in new exciting things. Oh, that was your reading, Belinda. I hope you heard it. If you have to rewind, you should be able to rewind. I think he got, he's got his foot in the door and like now he sees all the bigger, better, more opportunities and he's so impatient, guys. Junior is so impatient. Tell him, Miss Tina, he is, isn't he? Oh, I see. I see.
I'm not saying we know anything about anything.
Oh, I'm so glad you got it, Belinda. So glad.
Did that say changes were coming soon?
It said if you want the change, you have to make the change, honey.
No, I'm sure it's already made. I do the things you tell me to do.
He cracks me up. She said, I kind of figured you don't scare easy. You hang with us. Yeah, he clearly can't scare easy. We've been together 2 years.
Too soon. Well, I am scared you wouldn't know it.
That's so true. He said, if I am scared, you wouldn't know it. It's so true, guys. Whenever he's nervous or something's going on, like he'll tell me, like I remember we were talking about this just the other day. We moved, right? And we're closer to a bigger city. So we go there kind of often. And it's like it's a lot different than driving in Cadiz, Kentucky, right? So there's a lot more traffic, the lanes are bigger. And when we first got there, like I could tell at first that he was like paying more attention than normal. He wasn't like as laid back as normal. But he didn't say anything and he was still very calm and he still drove amazingly. So yeah, I just thought it was like when he told me a couple weeks later, he was like, when I first moved here, it was a little stressful when we were driving in the city. And I was like, really? I would have never known. Like you were so calm and everything was like okay. And I don't know. I would have never ever known. Purple Violet comes in on Twitch. Diana says, I saw you shave your head in Nashville. He isn't scared. Yeah, no. I seen him get on the stage and sing. Remember that, Diana? Like, how many times did he get up there? Like, I couldn't do that. There's no way. Yeah. And that last bar we were at, Diana, it was so crowded. Remember, like we got there early at the first bar, so he got lucky and he got to get up there and sing right away. But yeah, the second bar, it was packed and he still got to sing a couple of times. Yeah, at that other one. Uh-huh. Yeah, it was awesome. We had a good time for sure. Sanders's big cities, I'm out. No way you can handle the chaos. I drove myself, guys. How big do you think Marion is? The internet signal just came on. Is it still okay? Picture still okay? Here we go. It's gonna start acting wonky. Yeah, Diana says we had to share our table. It was so crowded. It's so true. And that guy was so weird, wasn't he? He was a talker. That was like that guy, you know, the guy that comes in the crowd. Everybody's crowd has the one guy that's drank a little bit too much. And he's friendly with everybody around. Knows everyone, yes. Purple Violet jumps in. Purple Violet. All right, so here's what we're doing, Purple Violet. Dream journal giveaway. So I got my what in the world? Oh, wow. Guys, have mercy. I got an order of my dream journals. I published these, guys. This is the guided one. It is my favorite. It does ask you specific questions to help you interpret your dreams. And so that's what we're doing. So we're offering some mini reads, and you can see those with the prices there on the right of your screen. And then I'm also doing one free card. If I am drawn one free card, and I would love to do that. And then I will put your name in the bowl. And then when we're done with the live at the end, we're going to pick the winner for the free dream journal. What? Yeah, and look, Junior's like, make sure she knows she has to stay. You have to stay, Purple Violet. You have to be here to win. All right, so Purple Violet on Twitch. And I'm gonna put it in the bowl. Hey, we're starting to get some in there now. That's cool. All right, and let's do a guidance for Purple Violet. We got discernment. Interesting. So it says, see the truth of the situation. Use common sense. Do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. And the frog is sticking out to me. So someone could be trying to tell you something different than you already know. And I feel like Spirit's just trying to give you a little bit of confirmation there. I don't know, Purple Violet. She says, what time will this be announced? I know. It's hard. I know, guys. Probably not too much longer. We've already been on for an hour and a half. Sandra says the population there is less than 500. Yes, Katie's is very small too, Miss Tina, but I imagine it's much bigger than 500. When I lived in Pagosa in Colorado, Sandra, I want to say the population was like 900. Of course, it's, during the winter months. During the summer months, it's like some crazy number because everybody comes in. Yes, I hope you can stick around. Yes, absolutely. Diana says my town is about 60,000. Yeah, Diana, you're in the big place. Yeah. Sandra says a dairy farmer's daughter, definitely out in the farms for sure, for sure. What is it? You always wanted to milk a cow? All right, Sandra, we're coming over. He's always wanted to milk a cow. I've milked a cow. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say it's necessarily I guess it's not hard, but it's not, I'm not gonna volunteer.
Diana said 60,000.
Yeah, 60,000. That's a lot. That's crazy. All right, guys. I'm not seeing the number go up too much. Are you guys seeing anything? I'm gonna look on Facebook. I'm not seeing too much going on Facebook. The thought occurred to me after, of course, it was already, posted for today. We should have done this on Sunday night. You know how Sunday night's always the busier night. I know, right?
So the population for
But I was gonna say I have more than one. We may do it again.
population for Carbondale, 25,400.
Ew, Carbondale 25,000.
Marion, 17,000.
Sandra says she can hook you up, honey. Miss Owl, are you Dairy Queen Foster Freeze? I don't know, but it sounds good, like something ice cream from Dairy Queen. I don't even normally like ice cream. She said no pissed office.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's a pissed office?
I think she meant post office. She put post office. Pissed office. 2 stores and 3 churches. Yeah, that's just like a little part of Katie's. So multiply that like by 5 and then you have Katie's.
Yeah. Multiply churches by 5.
It's a pest of a post office.
Pissed off post office. Diana messed up too. She's trying to say it's a pissed off post office. I think. Dang, Sandra said they're open 2 hours a day. That sounds like a. Where was that at?
I don't know, but I'm so glad. That lady was so nice to me.
It was
The Goreville one.
Yes, it was Goreville.
Yeah.
Let me check out the population for Goreville.
I kind of like the Goreville area. It's a weird name for the town, but I like it. But I had to go send. Remember the mystery box winner? I had to go to the post office to send that, and that's when I was sending your stuff, Sandra. And I was so nervous to go to this post office, like in a new town. Like Katie's was already used to me coming up there with my purplelunarose tarot stuff in their little town. You know what I mean? And then like when I had to go to this one, it was like smaller than Katie's post office. I mean, it definitely reminded me of like remember the Andy Griffith show? You know what I'm saying? It was like tiny, tiny little post office. Okay. And I was like, oh, these people are gonna look at me funny when I get in here. Well, there was no such thing as these people. There was one lady in there. And she seen my tarot box and my gifts that I was sending to you guys. And she didn't care. And she just did her job. And she like overed it. Like she filled the thing out for me. She packaged it for me. She told me to have a freaking great day, and I couldn't believe it. I just was so expecting, like, people to, how people are sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Especially in small towns. And I was just so expecting it. And like Goreville, Illinois, guys, totally just shocked me. And she was super sweet.
Remember how I told you? This is one of the things. Paycheck, 80-hour paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be 120.
Mm-hmm.
Population.
Is 1120? That's not weird at all, honey. Super weird. 585 on Twitch. I'm good. How are you? 585. Sandra says, just remember, their opinions are not your business. So true. So true. Oh, I'm so glad. 585. How do we join the queue? All right. So here's what we're doing, guys. We're doing a dream journal giveaway. In order to be entered into the giveaway, you need entry tickets. I am offering the readings that you see on the right of your screen. There's a $5 guidance reading, a $10 love reading, $15 law of attraction reading, which we actually just tested out and came out amazing for Junior. I wish you had seen it. But those are all going to come with one question. So you're allowed to ask a question, or you can just opt for the free card. And I will pull one free guidance card for you. And then, of course, I will give you one entry for the free reading. And then at the end, Junior gave me this. I guess he thought we were baking like a 3-tier cake. But we have the names in here. So at the end, we will pull the winner. For the, how do I keep losing it? Like, where does it go? The dream journal. Where does it go? Like, do you see? There it is. And that's what we're winning, guys. I'll get it together, I promise. But my guided dream journal to help you interpret your dreams. So yeah, 585. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. I really like that law of attraction. That's really a super sweet one. For when you're trying to manifest something, but you're not sure like what you should be focused on. I feel like that's a really good reading for that. Oh, tell me what is Miss Owl? What happened?
Making special brownies.
Sandra said they don't sign your paycheck. So true. So true, Sandra. The next time someone looks at me funny, I'm gonna be like that. I'll be like, you don't sign my paycheck. Special brownies, yeah. Yeah. We'll have to start cooking with it sometime soon. We will soon. I can't wait to have my own greenhouse.
Wow, Miss L says something about gas cards will mail out soon from 2024 direct deposits gas rebates from fraud.
Oh, I think she was saying someone stole. Look where it says they stole checks and credit cards 2 times this year.
The post office got broken into and vandalized. Opens late and closed on weekends.
I know. I feel like we missed that, right? Like we totally missed that.
A whole bunch of churches, a post office, one supermarket, a couple of schools, veterans building, libraries, parks, veterans block. Number 7.
Miss Al is pretty close to where Diana is too. Like they're not that far apart. We have a lot of people actually in California. Super weird.
It's because they be using.
But I'm not moving to California, which is so weird. It's like we all have like a lot of synchronicity, like something that's really like similar in our journeys. But there's a lot of people in California, and I'm like, why are they drawn? Because I'm not going to California.
I wonder if
I'm that person that's scared, guys. I'm scared. California.
I wonder if it'd be easier for me to get my agriculture license in California since I've already had it.
Now it would be, most likely, yes. Anywhere it would be.
So it's a
There's also a California rebate check. Make sure you get yours. Depending on your filing status, determines how much you get. Nice. So they're helping you guys with the gas, like giving you gas rebate for having to pay so much. Our gas prices have started going back up. Like ours went down, and Katie's actually had like was lower than ours, which made no sense to me because like we're in the city and it was like they're in a small town. And you know how normally like small town the gas is more expensive? Yeah, and so like it was weird that it was more expensive here, like in a bigger city. Like you would think, you know, that it would be less. But it did start to drop, and then Junior noticed like overnight it just jumped right back up. Oh my gosh, Diana says her gas is almost $7 a gallon right now, honey.
it's a hell of that.
That is crazy.
I would be buying a motorcycle.
That is.
Motorcycle gas prices.
All right, guys, we've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. For those of you that donated, thank you so very much for participating. For those of you that got free readings, also, thank you so much for participating. I do have Miss L and Miss Tina. Miss Tina, I will get with you on the phone. Miss L, if you just want to email me your 2 questions for your chakra reading, I really would appreciate that. And I know you already have my email, Miss Al, so make sure to get those to me when you can, and I will work on those in the next couple of days and get those out to you ladies. Thank you so very much, everyone who came in. Shazam, Acrobdabra, how special brownies make me feel. Oh, I completely understand. Completely. All right, guys. Are you guys ready to pick the winner? Is everybody ready? I know Junior's ready to watch Hocus Pocus. Small town Missouri gas is $3.29 a gallon. I want to say that's what Katie's went down to. Thank you, Miss Al. Thank you so much. I will work on it in the next couple of days. But yes, I definitely feel like something happened overnight and gas just like shot back up. And I'm really bad about watching the news, guys. Like, yeah, you know how I got all upset at Rich because he said we had to stop listening to the music. You know what I'm saying? Well, what he means by that is like we also have to stop watching news and like movies and things that are just negative or dark, and the news is definitely like both those things. And 90% of the time, I feel like, I know that's just my opinion, guys, the news can be very informative. If you watch the news, there's nothing wrong with that. My grandpa watched the news every single day. I used to watch it every single day, but I definitely feel like for my journey personally, it caused a lot of anxiety. And so yeah, no more news for me. I do turn it on from time to time, like I did the last couple of days, a couple of days ago, because they had the hurricane, of course. And on my dad's side, my Cuban side of the family is in Miami. So I definitely wanted to keep track, of the weather and what was going on. And God bless all of them. Everyone send them as much unconditional love as possible. Definitely going through some ordeals. I even seen where there was like some tarot readers on YouTube that live down there and definitely like don't have power and things like that. So yes, guys, send all the good vibes that you can, definitely. But yeah, so normally I just don't watch the news because it's just so much darker information. But yes, so I will get with you ladies and make sure that we get you your chakra readings. For the rest of you that came in, again, thank you so much for participating. I hope the ones on Twitch waited because I did put them in the bowl, the big cake bowl that Junior got us. Guys, I have 3 more of these, so we will do more. We will do more of these, but this is definitely the setup I think we'll use. It definitely makes me feel like the energy is balanced. I don't feel like I'm giving out too much. I don't feel depleted or exhausted. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's how we used to do it. Remember? And then Junior would pick the number winner. I was greedy this time, and I wanted to touch all of them and pick the one that Spirit drew me to pick. So I know I did it a certain way. I love you though. I do like when you use your number generator thingamabob. But I just feel like this way, like people can't see your number. Like maybe next time we'll put the number generator on the screen. You know what I mean? And then we'll that way they can see like the number being picked. See, I feel like this way they can see me pull, like their name out of the thing. All right, I got it. You guys ready? Ready? Diana, it was your third entry. Diana, you better be using these dream journals, girl. I'm being serious here. This is important. All right. So Diana is going to be our first dream journal giveaway winner. I love it. She said, I always thought it was special number. Junior had a special tool. He does. He's got that little app on his phone. Like it's, he puts how many people and then it just like picks a random number. And what we should have done was like show his phone so that people could see like the number getting picked. You know what I mean? But how cool is it, Diana? You got to see yours get picked. All right, Diana. So email me your address, mailing address. I know I probably have it somewhere, but just email it for me so I can have it up top and I won't have to go search. I do have those fancy flat rate envelopes. I'm so excited. That's what we're going to use. So that's what your dream journal is going to come in. Remember, guys, even if you feel like you're not dreaming, one, I promise you are. But two, make sure that you're using the journal part. Like make sure you're using the blank pages to write whatever it is you want to write. If you're new to journaling, guys, I definitely recommend journaling first thing in the morning. And I also recommend morning pages. I'm never going to forget that. The Artist's Way, it's a beautiful book that teaches you about journaling. And she does express how important it is to do it first thing in the morning because you can get all that negativity out of your way. Write down all the things that you just want to bitch, whine, and complain about. You know what I'm saying? And then you've opened up space to bring in more positive and exciting energies throughout your day. So yes, guys, journaling. Super, super important. Thank you guys for coming in. I had so much fun today. So much. We're definitely going to do it again. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I know Junior is ready for some hocus pocus. And I am too, guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. All right. We will be back tomorrow night. Sunday night is our busy night. I don't know if we're going to do this again or if we're just going to do some casual free readings. But yes, make sure to come check it out. And don't forget, we will start with the 4 elements on Monday at 12 p.m. with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, everyone. Have a good night. As always, I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch.